This is news on
at mile 2, Diobo axis of Port Harcourt. The House comes urgent of State Secretariat. Administrator confirms recent funds for 3 elections. Port Harcourt School in Nigeria Info's betted for debate and sport Nigeria Info Premier League rights with Talk Sports. My name is Jude Omamegbe.
This is the news on Nightfall.
I'm bringing this news out with early more tragedy events of Port Harcourt. Property worth millions of naira lost in fire at number 57 Security Street, Jude, in Park City, Kogan area. Fire brought around 3 a.m. today, Friday, tent in the sleep and top of the combined efforts of the fire service and some persons in the neighborhood. Fire tenant who slept off while cooking.
Somebody cook my fire so I fire service and they do before 3 times and they go compliments until I feel the return.
One of the Mr. Wisdom Jack responded to the Isaac machines valued at over
that are fabricated, including the window unit that some companies brought. The window is what from time because it's brand new. It's most here. So that
once building business center, does machine that everybody I'm not using a parking. Everything is 1 feet. All it's not able to key as I saw in my tire business center. I know what to do. What with million? Do the whole machine with chains. I actually from one thing I want to go market. In millions I build in my business center, the industrial machines, more using I think just one. She's putting 1 pin, it's all my donkey. Everything so business and I have good and 15 to I just I don't know what it. What have you done? Million extra for 1.something million. I want to go market more money and keep this shop everything just I can't.
Meanwhile, one that sound like career the scene it out. Police officers from the Azikiwe division led by the DP the scene to taking advantage of the situation. Several cranes near warehouse were also affected. The warehouse was not destroyed. Part of the wall is now coated with corner. It might interest to know that the block Jude, just a block away from today's fire scene, was also destroyed by an outbreak on the 3rd of April 2020 and has not reconstructed date. House Representative of River State civil servants moved immediately from what they described as a hazardous. This after an emergency inspection by the committee chair, and who authored the abandoned business budget. He listed several dangers at this weak floor tiles, leaky roof, and exposed layers to no functional toilet, no drain, no furniture, and entire floors that are unsafe working. The committee has not ordered the closure of and 7 floors, the relation of staff and of the building. The River State House of Assembly project will miss its September completion. Professor Yombre says there will be with the contractors real deadlines, quality standards, also sections for poor performance. The River State Marketers who hold the critique command laws have been provided to the River State Independent Commission for upcoming local government elections.
As half of Mr. President was instrumental in peace, restoring democratic governance. The chairman raised the timetable for August 2025. This government has commissioned funds, security constitutional support needs to deliver elections so free, fair, and credible. The contractor handling this project has failed in its responsibility on the project. Despite specializing in some of 150 billion naira, about 105 billion naira, they have not recorded for 87% for approved. At some would be 367 naira. The dedicated team of professional finalize engagement with contractor will remain in place with the next steps to the state. Proactively constituted the farmers' headers engagement to prevent conflict. And please, since limit fees, there have been no incidents with oil and gas infrastructure. The state dealt with better surveillance and improved relations with it. We are finalizing the deployment of critical infrastructure will enable better domain awareness, improve ability, detect threats, and
State reforms include as cleared outstanding areas owed to health workers, streamlined pension payment benefits. The solo administrator adds that government health insurance for almost 10 years as a relief chip scheme with management service. Committee chairman Professor says that today it will help mass budget and balance and engage causes on the 2 budget. He says lawmakers have finished work.
Let our people leaders and this power through the people is given to a few to govern. But also the reverse is within Nigeria's program. Once you have for the century, and the policy to the people get the mandate.
Let's move on to election matter now. River State Independent Electoral Commission says it will only submit beliefs that although 2 lists were submitted, one from Tony Okocha's APC from the commission will go with one from and Emeka declared APC now indicating rate in the elections.
And not the record of those executives of any structure, not but we know that we have the candidate APC. They have monitored their plans.
But program for the Omamegbe fighting Jude insists that these mentalist experiences they are legally recognized.
This is a commission that we have on hand. We have a representative of the APC understand the form. And they sent the candidates this commission on.
On Thursday, the neutral APC went ahead with campaign activity to 20 chairmanship candidates in Port Harcourt to support the main MPs before, during, and after the elections.
Candidates with race in Rivers State. Any attempt the endorsement of Chief Omamegbe Honorable Sasa as big candidate of Congress in Rivers State simply would the long arm of the law.
The polls were inclusive, corresponded to that two civil society members. On Thursday, the head Pondent Emeka Otuka reports that the APC vice chairman for the Southern former Senate Manners party for conducting what he called a hit-free election. While still talking about election, Michael Ode won civil society group the commission to make sure that the us elections smoothly. Dr. Ode said that at another on Thursday.
To come to observe our electoral process with utmost impartiality, and so that as this whole, let us focus on civic education and rural areas that vote will have. We also particularly political action to be reminded that embrace non-violent elections and open law.
He also promised that the polls will include response of Urua is be able to two members.
So that we educate those at home, those that on their own, here they that we and there are people who need this state and they because they are.
Well, still to come, popular pastor apologizes for comments he made Least Apostolic Church. Stay tuned.
MD Sky, your sports, steady and
Let's continue now. In another development, human rights advocate Hyena not give anyone the legal right to allow restricted, whether by religious or anyone. He was reacting with the online video showing no pastor, Ediera, or Joseph, the human in Port Church. Speak to Cosport, he said no parent should expose their children to danger or indecent treatment.
One of the things that has the campaign on minor that violate the law, if the law has not come, you should get right, not to report it and the of the corporate policemen and others. So, we can find they could bring on that.
Hacking their parents guilty of such offense between 1 and 3 law and Nigeria's Child Rights Act. He says no such and called on security agencies to punish offenders as a deterrent.
The number of the pastors is the child right of Nigeria, and the let's option of the criminal. Whatever it is that for the community PIO, that way to handle. Offense for right recognized and enforceable under our law, and such conduct will attract the law.
Still talking about Amnesty International says it has concrete evidence, names, addresses of people allegedly killed initially at the Nigerian military in the southeast. This new report group accuses the police new report accuses the police secretary Bubu Agu and non-3 alongside